What's up? What's up? Six Sensei TK here, and right now I am absolutely excited to be bringing you guys this sniper-only KEM strike on Prison Break and kill confirmed, non-lethals, all that nonsense. You know how it goes. It is what it is. This is a pretty good gameplay. I had actually been playing Titanfall for like a week leading up to this, and then I played Black Ops 2, so my shot was just all over the place. Originally, and this was like game 2. I come in second game, I get an incredibly terrible team against me, and we were able to pull off, you know, a squashing victory, and I got a KEM strike. So I was absolutely excited about that, and I'm excited to bring it to you guys. But today I do want to talk about the recent rumor that the PlayStation will become the lead platform for Call of Duty. Now, I did say sniper only KEM, but I did get to throw a knife right there, so cut me some slack. You know what I'm saying? Throwing knife's a little bit harder to use than the sniper. So, PlayStation might become the lead platform for Call of Duty, and this is a rumor, and it's pretty airtight though. And you know, for me, it makes sense. You got Mark Whitten leaving Xbox. Xbox as a company is Xbox and Microsoft. They're doing well, but PlayStation's outselling them from console to console 2-1, and PlayStation's outselling 2-1. That's huge, and PlayStation has more power. They've been producing higher resolution games across the board since the launch of the next generation consoles. Now, that's a big deal because this is early in the game. And I mean, even Xbox is doing things like trying to take power away from the Kinect and give it to the GPU and things like that, and it's just not making up the difference. Call of Duty's running at 1080p right now on the PlayStation, and not in a full HD on the Xbox One, and that's this game. Think about the next game. They want to do what's best for them. They want to make the best game they can. I wish I had a clip right there, but it got split. Is what it is. I'm not stressing about it, guys. But you know, that resolution, I think the resolution wars are not even close to being over as much as I wish they would be, because to me, resolution isn't like the biggest thing ever. Just make a good damn game, and we'll worry about the resolution later. But it's news. People care, and you know, they want to make the best resolution game. They want to make it on the easiest platform to work on. Well, in previous generations, that was the Xbox. It was easier to work on. It was the lead platform. You see Xbox 360, handling everything. And the DLC came out early on the 360, everything. You guys know what I'm talking about. And, you know, they did that because it was easier to work on. They did that, you know, probably mostly because it was easier to work on. I'm sure, you know, Xbox threw some money at them to make it a complete deal and the contracts and everything. But, again, PlayStation's selling more. PlayStation has more power. And, you know, but what does this mean for us, gamers, the Call of Duty guys? This means there could be a flip-flop in who gets the DLC early. It could go to PlayStation. That would be weird, but you know, it could happen. You know, and what do you guys think about that? Use the comment section below. Tell me what you think about it. But it's extremely interesting to be calling on a piece of news like this. This is kind of out of nowhere, but the rumor again is pretty airtight. But the game is going to run better on the PlayStation if they develop it there, because as it stands right now, the game runs better on Xbox One. The game runs better on 360. It's been that way for as long as I can remember. Call of Duty runs better on Xbox because it's developed on Xbox. Well, you know, if you take that mentality, if they start developing it on the PlayStation, it's going to run better on the PlayStation. It's going to have better resolutions. Now, another piece of news that just came out recently about the PlayStation was that they're going to apply an on-off switch for the HDCP. That's the high definition content protection that stops you from being able to record content through the HDMI cable. Well, they're going to put an off switch for it so you can record. So that's good news for us, because it's very important that we're able to turn that off specifically so we can record gameplay, because if they left that on, much like they did with the PlayStation 3, there is no other option to record your gameplay, and it becomes an issue. So thank God they're going to do that. They're going to take care of us and do what they said they were going to do. Here's the KEM strike. But what does this mean for MLG? I'm really concerned and, you know, kind of curious as to what's going to happen with MLG, because right now, COD Champs is going to be led on the Xbox One. that's really, really interesting is how that's going to change things. I think, MLG is going to follow the lead platform because it makes sense. These SCUF controllers, everybody's going to have a SCUF controller for the Xbox One. SCUF's going to have to get on board and make the PlayStation 4 controller. So what do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section below what you think this means. Do you think it's true, number one? What you think this means for the future of Call of Duty and how it's going to affect your gaming and console purchases in the near future? Thank you guys for joining me. I'm Six Sensei, and I'm out. Peace.